Assassin's Creed is known widely as a great game, so it's no surprise that 20th Century Fox and Regency are making an Assassin's Creed movie. And so in light of that fact, I wanted to go through some of the older movies that were made from games, some of them being pretty good and some of them not so good.
Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die.
Like seriously, a 12-year-old wrote that? But here are 5 games that turned into movies for better or for worse. Starting off with Silent Hill, one of the more interesting games, a little bit horrific, a little bit creepy, but always fun to play. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of the Silent Hill games I've played, so it's no doubt you would want to turn this creepy nightmare into a movie. And I'm not saying the movies are bad, but oh god, the movies are bad. It's overall tacky and does not have the same heart-wrenching creepiness that you see in the game, so I was unimpressed to see that some of the movies are just super underwhelming when it comes to certain creatures like Pyramid Head, Rorschach, etc, etc. But it's really up to viewer discretion. You might actually enjoy, so go check it out and tell me what you guys think about it. Moving on to Tomb Raider, a game that I think is pretty damn quality, or at least the 2013 game was. I don't know about the older ones, I actually haven't played them. But the movie tries to accomplish the same thing, having that adventure aspect and that action-packed gameplay, except you're not really controlling the characters. So this Lara Croft is a little bit different than the Lara Croft that you see in the game. Also, it's Angelina Jolie, so they definitely weren't trying to hit a demographic with this scene. Frickin' Hollywood. Frickin' Hollywood. But overall, great game and pretty good movie. So we're going down the list here. There are so many Final Fantasy games, I don't even know where to start, but let's just start by saying that they're pretty great games, even from the first. And both the game and the movie, to me, play out a little bit like an anime, so it transitioning into a film or an animation wasn't too hard for them to do, which I can appreciate. I think that's a really solid setup, and I think they did a great job with putting together the story for each of these characters, whether it be the Cloud plot line or the Leon plot line. Everything just seems to work together within the story, which makes it a really good game to turn into a movie. I think the Advent Children, or Children of Advent, I forgot the name, it's been a while, but that's one of my favorites, so I recommend that one if you're looking for something to watch that's entertaining as well as just visually awesome. Next on the list, I know it didn't start as a PC game, but it became one after its giant success at the arcades. It is one of the classics that is constantly being upgraded to even the most recent Street Fighter V. So given its long years of success, they obviously wanted to make it even better by adding stuff to the franchise like action figures, attire, and even a movie that was... oh, it was garbage. Everything from the acting to the action was just so underwhelming in comparison. Everything seemed so scripted and nothing looked very real. And if they just waited for technology to improve, or maybe to get a better cast of actors, this would have been an amazing movie. But it turned out not to be, because, I mean, look at this. But that pales in comparison to my final pick, which would be the worst game to movie transition. Max Payne. It has all the elements of something great, the shoot 'em up, the storyline, the demons and all. But then when you transition that into a movie, even if you have Mark Wahlberg and Mila Kunis, it turns out to be absolute garbage. And so you would think the 2016 version will be a lot better, but based off this trailer, it doesn't look like it. You do not need to black out the screen every time you want to make something look epic. That's not how filmmaking works.
Blood to you all.
I seriously don't know what that's supposed to mean. But that is my list of the top 5 PC games turned into movies, for better or for worse. Let me know what you guys think. If I missed anything, type that into the comment section. I will try to read and respond to all of them. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best, and I will see all of you next time.